Alrighty. Yay! Alright, I'm not going to worry about Discord today, because that keeps making a whole bunch of issue. Alright, let's go ahead and get the screen switched over once all of the alerts go away. Alright, today I'm going to create another graphic style. Don't know what that is? Sit back and relax and watch how I make this thing. I'll try to explain as I go, and we'll go from there. And it is 22, 28, 29, that's fine. Let's see, what can we name this one? I already got Astro, so, fast. Well, this one fast. Oh, don't cancel. Alrighty, and then save as. Nope, this one is actually for Clipart Genius. And it's a graphic style. And, oh yeah, GS. Did not like my naming. Alrighty. GS in front. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put my information here. And then most of the time I do this behind the scenes. I go and fill all this out. But tonight you're going to get to see it. Alright. So that's that. Let me pull up. Ooh. Did not mean for you to see my email, but I don't think there's anything in there. No, there's nothing in there. Just a lot of server junk telling me what turned on, what turned off. Alright, so restream. That's my dashboard to make sure it's running. Alrighty. So minimize that. I don't need it so big. And then my reference image with all my notes. Okay. So this one has a funky background. Let's go ahead and put the square in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, it's not going to be black and white. I think I'm going to have to stick with colors I like. So we do that, and then a lighter version of that blue. Yeah. And then that turns into, I'm dragging it into my swatches, and then I should be able to apply that as a swatch, and it make lines. Now, I'm going to turn this, I'm going to hit in my appearance palette here on the fill layer, selected, distort and transform, actually 3D rotate. And I believe there is a way to just rotate the pattern. More options. For spot colors? No. That's not what I want then. So let's transform this way. And we only want to transform the pattern. Huh. trying to figure out how I can make this look like it's laid down and rotated. That's how I can rotate it. The other thing I want to do is I want to apply a gradient over the top of it. Oh wait, now I'm not going to see anything because let's put the gradient first. So gradient window. I do this as a gradient over the top. This way it will stay perfect. Yeah, darker on top, lighter on bottom. I like that. And then put that back away. And then with that gradient in the opacity, we're going to multiply. Ooh, already looking good. I guess that kind of looks good. I don't really need to do any more to it. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so I'm going to turn this into a graphic style. I'm going to deselect everything because I'm going to go into my graphic style palette and delete everything else that's not needed. So I just emptied it out. Then what I'm going to do is put some text in here. Let's find a nice big block thick racy type font. No. Okay. I like that one. Put it at the top. Slightly off from top. So I'm going to apply that graphic style I just made right over the top of it. Inside this one, I'm going to go back into the transform. We're going to scale it down just a little bit more. Not that much. So the lines are slightly off from where they're at. This is doing nothing, so we'll leave it at 100, just so that way the computer's not straining on it. Tilt this out just a little bit more. So if I turn that on, it's actually going to do that. Yeah, that's not what I want. But, yep, that's looking good. I'm going to take now and put a white stroke on top. That's a little too thick. That looks good. Now I'm going to take it, clone it. I'm going to make it thicker, too. And we're going to do a deep blue. There we go. Make it a little bit thicker. And then I think I will do orange underneath it. So, new layer. Make sure that the new one is on, yeah, below. And then this is going to be orange. And it actually needs to be all the way below. And then with the fill, because I want this to be right, I'm going to go effects, which I can do right here. Effects, path, offset path, and 2pt. Should be good. Yeah. And then instead of metered, rounded. Okay. And then with that same fill selected, I'm going to go distort, transform, transform, and then transform. Then we are going to move it 3pt, 3pt. 3 might be too much. Let's go 1pt, 1pt. Yeah, I like that. And we're going to do copies. Yeah. You can keep doing that on until forever, but I think right about there looks good. Now, on everything, I'm going to minimize it all up here. I want characters to be all the way at the bottom to make sure that this is applied on the type layer and not on the individual characters. So if anything gets left behind in this character tab when you're applying it, it won't mess up your appearance. Then on the type, I'm gonna do a drop shadow. So stylize, drop shadow. Yeah. So if you want to follow along and figure out how to do this, you can save time and do that. Let's say 85% opacity and the blur. I'm going to lessen the blur. I think that's it. I think I'll put this one up. So what I normally do is I go ahead and apply this as a graphic style. This is my small. I'm going to scale it. So I scaled it too big. There we go. Scale. Scale. Oops. Alright, so we put that there, and we apply the smallest one to make sure I have that right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my infamous little box here that is a trimmed corner box. I only want one corner. There we go. And then this one, I don't know why it's doing both. That's weird. I'm only selecting the one. And it's doing them all. I think the Astute Graphics one works much better. Because the Astute one, what I could do is pull out this panel here, and I can select what I want on the curve that I want it on. So I can come in here and click and then just pull. Click and then just pull what I want. Oh, detected it as inner curve, so. Alright, I like making a weird shape so that way I know that like all 45s and things like that get put in correctly. Alright, so let's go ahead and apply that. Small, medium, large. I'm actually going to shrink these down. And we're going to reapply. Large, medium, small. Plus the background one. I think that looks good. So this one is going to be labeled fast, or how fast I made it. The font is not going to be included, but I will go ahead and get this posted to the website. If you had any questions and you would like to know more, as you saw my little chat popping up on the screen there is telling you, hey, you could have asked me if you would like to see something custom. But as of that for tonight, I think I am good, and we are going to leave it at that. All right. Oh, the one thing I did not set was the dynamic colors. So I'm going to go in here right now with all of these selected. I'm going to go in and first I'm going to set my orange. I always like to set the colors as global so that way you guys can go in and change the colors at will. So I'm going to reselect it, hit the color wheel. Everything that's this orange will be, oh, I should have pulled it. I'm going to pull it so I know which colors I put. Right, so the orange is pulled. This blue, pull it and global it. All right. Now in the gradient, which I have right here, nicely enough, it's global. But what I'm going to do is, because it's really close to the other one that I made, we're going to apply that. We're going to break this one and make it lighter, and then new global. There we go. So now I can go in here, select it all, hit the color swatch, all the light blue. See, now I can definitely see that these are the colors I'm using. So I'm going to apply the light blue. This is dark blue. This is the dark blue. And then this is the dark blue. All right. And then black, we're just going to make sure it's black, and white, just make sure it's white, and then hit OK. Now, what I should be able to do is redefine, and all the colors automatically redefine. So now if I select this out, oh, it didn't do it. That one did, okay. Did this not do it either? Oh, no, that didn't do it either. So let's reselect them all. Color define, yeah, it didn't do it. Not a biggie. So now it should be. No, it's not. What the heck? I think I'll just redo them. Reset the background layer one. Oh. Shoot. Those are the two colors. I'm going to rewrite background. So that rewrote all those backgrounds. Because the nice thing about a customized background layer, oh, it didn't rewrite them. Okay, we're rewriting it manually. Okay. So I'm going to make sure on this one that that is that layer. Okay. This is that blue. Okay. That's that orange. All right. Small is made. We're going to delete the rest. Small is made. Apply that to these. And then duplicate, scale it, duplicate, scale it. All right. So that's medium, large. Okay, delete those two. Clone, clone, medium, large. Okay. Now the colors are swatched colors so that if you want to change, oops, I had to write up the panel. If you want to change this orange, you can double click on the orange now and change it to whatever color you want, and it will change in your document to the color that you're looking at doing. That makes it nicer to adjust your color settings. So like if you don't want blue, you can actually just come in here and change it to what you want, and it will change. But there we go. Let me go ahead and apply that to what I was thinking of, the other shape that I was going to do. There we go. The rendering went lower on that for some reason. That's weird. Is it like that? Oh yeah, it is like that. Okay. Okay. Alright, I will get this posted. So if you guys would like a copy of it, go to clipartgenius.com. And everybody have a great night.